Marcellus, what say you?
I think he needs to. I don't think it's problematic at all. He's come out and mandated that all essential personnel not talk anything negative about the draft. So if he wants to make sure that guys don't talk bad about a situation, we got to make sure they don't act bad in certain situations or holding their own workouts or personal workouts with teammates and friends, because that's how you can contract the virus or spread the virus. So we're all in different times right now, and there's not any precedent where you can really sit there and say, that's the example. But Goodell went out there without precedent and said, hey, I don't want to hear anything negative about this draft. Well, I want him to also come down with that heavy fist, as he's used to doing, and telling these players, stay at home. I've seen a commercial with Tony Gonzalez, our own Tony Gonzalez, and Deion Sanders, and everybody. They're sitting around saying, hey, we're at home. But I think there are a few players who haven't caught that message just yet. And if you don't get in front of this, it's going to continue to spread in terms of what the NFL players are thinking at home.
Man,
TJ?
He can come out and say that. You think guys going to listen to that? Like, social distance, don't be on the field working out. I'm going to bet 90 to 95% of guys are working out, if not 100%. You can put that mandate out there and say, do not work out. They'll work out. They just won't post it on social media. And so the majority of guys are working out. This is their livelihood. They would rather be prepared when it gets back going than unprepared. And so if Roger Goodell comes out and says, I mandate all players stop working, they're going to keep working out. They're just not going to post anything on social media.
Yeah, I think we got to remember, regardless of this crisis, we still live in America. And I always say you can't have freedom without the dumb. You can't have the free without the dumb, D-U-M-B. And so what makes America great is people have the right to do dumb things. Now, do they have the right to do dumb things that put other people in jeopardy? No. But I just think for the commissioner of the NFL, this is a slippery slope. I think this is a decision for governors of states, presidents of the United States, mayors in city. They may have to crack down on guys or people in their communities that are doing things that they consider high risk. But I think for Roger Goodell to do this, I think that's a dangerous precedent to go that far, to be that intrusive into how these young guys prepare to protect the millions of dollars and potentially make even more millions. Marcellus, I mean, just think about us right now. There are two people in my apartment helping me do this television show. There's someone that could say, hey, man, Whitlock, what are you doing? Is what you guys are doing on FS1 so important that two people need to come to your apartment every day to help you do a TV show? I just think this is a really slippery, dangerous slope, Marcellus.
Well, I think the fact that we are displaced right now at our own homes doing this, and certainly not doing this full version of what we do on lot in the studio, is to my point, which is you got to take different steps and different measures. And we didn't set this up. We didn't say, hey, you know what? I'd rather be in my pool house, my man cave, than on studio lot. We have someone in leadership who took a great step and said, you know what? Let's change how we do this and still go about our business. And that's the same thing with these NFL players. TJ made a good point that the guys would just try and hide. But I'll point out one player in particular I've been talking to this last couple of weeks is Odell Beckham Jr., who said, man, it's hard to get the grind on in the house. But the point is, he's in the house getting his grind on, trying to figure this thing out. So I love America, as you said, and I love our freedoms and our liberties. But you know what makes America great? Having Americans. And guess what? You going out there and spreading this virus all around, man, certainly starts to compromise that. So, dude, you can do a lot of grinding at the crib. I'm not in the league right now. I could get a grind on behind me right now. Trust me. And I want to hear that you can't grind at the crib.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.